Again, I really want you to realize that all the messages, signs, connecting to spirit is not outside of you. It is within you. You just have to announce it. You just have to embrace it, and you have to not fear it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Briöna and I am an Akashic record reader, a tarot card reader, and a spiritual teacher here on YouTube. If you haven't already, please subscribe to support my channel, like, bell, comment, whatever you want to do to help support me and the growth of this channel. I appreciate you so much. So getting into the video today, my 24th birthday was Sunday, July 19th. It was really beautiful, low-key, got to spend it with some friends, family, and just felt really blessed for, having another solar return and all the lessons that I learned during 23 until now. Today's video, I wanted to share with you the 24 lessons I learned from the universe in 24 years. In my 24 years on this planet, Earth, I'm so blessed, so happy to share these lessons with you. There was a lot of challenging times, a lot of beautiful times, all here to help me in my lessons and to share with you today. So if you're ready, we'll get right into the video where I share with you my 24 lessons from the universe. Lesson 1. Speak from love and not fear. For me, speaking from love means speaking from my truth, means speaking from my highest self, and speaking from love outwardly affects everyone around me. I want to pour more love rather than hate and fear into the world. This is part of my message, my mission, so I try my best every day to live by that and to speak from love. Lesson 2. Use your powerful voice to respond rather than react. To share our mission, our message, our gifts in the best way possible, it's better to do that from a place of responding. When we react to something right away, or we really haven't thought our words all the way through, I feel like when we react, it's more coming from our subconscious mind, and when we respond, it's coming more from a conscious state of alignment and being. Lesson 3. We are all light beings in a human container. I am a light being. Lesson 3 was really just my realization of my purpose in coming here, my connection to my starseed family, my ancestry, and where my soul has come from. A lot of that I've learned by entering the Akashic Records. Lesson 4. All close friends of mine are my soulmates and have been with me from past lives. This is something I had a feeling about during our entire friendships. Some of my friendships are newer, older, but there's definitely a soul contract there. They have helped me along my path, they've helped me along my spiritual journey and ascension, and they've taught me so many lessons about myself that I otherwise don't think I would have if I didn't meet them. Lesson 5. Ego is here to help me and to aid in my transformation. It's really easy for us to blame ego for a lot of our thoughts that are hurtful or stressful or anxiety ridden, but the sooner you shift your mindset to working with your ego rather than blaming your ego, a lot of healing begins to occur. Lesson 6. My higher self lives within my soul. I am able to connect with my higher self whenever I please. She is me. I think really within this past year of turning 24, I began to realize that my higher self was not an outside entity or was not something I had to seek in order to attain her messages. I began to then drop into my own channel and learned that those connected messages were inside me and it was not coming from an outside source, which really helped me gain more confidence in my messages, gain more confidence along my path. Lesson 7. A daily practice is essential to living a more grounded life. In the past couple months, I've really began to switch from a routine to a practice. With this practice, I see it as a long-term lifestyle rather than just a one-shot attainable goal, something that I want to check off my list. No, this is really something that I want to make up my daily life practice and be part of my lifestyle, really. So with that, on a daily, my practice, it includes meditation, journaling, tarot card reading for myself, and connecting to my messages. Lesson 8, protect Gaia, love Gaia, and her creations as you should love yourself. I began connecting to Gaia, I feel like since I was a child, but really consciously in the last 5-6 years. My connection with her has grown so strong and has even extended to the way I live my life, being 4 years vegan now, and how I work my hardest to live a sustainable, more so eco-friendly life than just consume without thinking of the repercussions. In healing myself, I try to practice healing Gaia, and I try to advocate that as much as I can so other people understand the importance of that too. Gaia will always replenish herself no matter if we're here or not, but if we want to be here with her, we should love her, protect her, and live with her in unison rather than harm. Lesson 9. Animals are always trying to communicate with us, so listen to them. Animals have been a part of my spiritual journey, again, since I was really small. I've been communicating with animals unconsciously. As a young child, I would talk to deer, I would talk to bunnies, I would talk to my own pets, as I would talk to my friends. I would even telepathically communicate with them, I feel like, at times, and I'm trying to hone that more into a practice and an actual study so that I can share it with more people. Animals share so much wisdom. They have had way more past lives than us, I feel like. They've been here for much longer than us. They have a lot of wisdom. They're very connected to the earth, and they don't have a lot of noise in their heads, so they have really clear channels as well, and they're a beautiful way to connect to your spirit guides, your signs, your messages, and they're wonderful, wonderful teachers. Lesson 10. The only thing constant in this life is change. Learn to ride the waves, build your boat with your friends and supportive tools. I like to use this metaphor a lot because I'm also an aquatic person, I'm a boater. As I realized that I can't really control my destiny, the outcome, that it's more important for me to learn how to ride the ups and downs. Earth is all about polarity, the good, the bad, and moving with that. Embracing that is really going to help you live in the flow rather than going against the grain, really. Lesson 7. Awakening is not possible without openly healing traumas and fears. I think the biggest leaps and bounds I've made across my spiritual journey have been through healing. It has been through the ego work. It has been through the inner child work, the fear work, and facing that in order to really move forward. Without that, I would have been stuck. I would have been repeating old patterns. New patterns, new change is the best way to help in your awakening and your spiritual growth. So healing those traumas has to be a part of that. Lesson 12. Your body is a divine, sacred home for your soul. Treat it kindly. This lesson can be a really hard one in today's day and age where we tend to compare ourselves to a lot of people on social media. You must realize that you were brought to this body for a reason. If you want to protect it, you must treat it kindly, both emotionally and physically. You must not compare yourself to others. You must cherish your home and love it exactly the way it is. Lesson 13. All of the places that you explore that excite you are connected to your past lives, are connected to your past life experiences. Coming to realize this has been really cool. There have been places that I visited across the US that have really lit up a fire within me, and coming to realize that there is a reasoning behind that. It's not just for no reason. We have had many, many past lives in the country that you are currently living in other countries, and other galaxies. When something catches your eye or excites you, it's definitely because your soul has lived there once before, has had a profound experience there. Lesson 14. You can be anywhere and tap into the spiritual realm. Again, I really want you to realize that all the messages, signs, connecting to spirit is not outside of you. It is within you. You just have to announce it. You just have to embrace it, and you have to not fear it. Lesson 15. Energetic boundaries are important. Be careful of what you consume, both physically and mentally. Especially be careful of your phone. Be careful of people who are not here to serve you. And be careful of what you give your energy to. Lesson 16. Always fill up your cup before filling up somebody else's. This does not make you selfish. There is no way possible that you can keep giving and giving and giving and not also care for yourself. This is actually doing a disservice to the people that you are trying to care for. So please care for yourself. This is not selfish at all. Lesson 17. There is no such thing as luck. Everything is divinely planned. As humans, we have free will and choices. There are many different roads that we're going to choose. And as we stumble across things that feel like luck, they are really divinely sent to us. They are divinely timed. They are meant for us. Lesson 18. You are responsible for the body you live in, this place, and your experiences. When things felt like they weren't going my way, the biggest part of my transformation was accepting the responsibility that all of these choices are mine and not from an outside perspective. Again, we have free will. Lesson 19. Sometimes you need to parent your inner child, and that's okay. Many of us have undercover hidden traumas that we suppress from our childhood. I really urge you to look between the ages of 0 to 14 to see where some of these traumas might lie. A lot of these instances are out of our control. We are under the roof of people who need to care with us, and they're not always equipped with the best tools for our higher selves. So if you ever feel a trauma, a fear coming up, work with your inner child. Lesson 20. Be honest about your needs in friendships, relationships, and with work. This is not being a burden. This was a really, really hard one for me to learn. I think it's almost taken me my entire 24 years to learn. Again, choose to be selfless by caring for yourself so that you can fill up other people's cups. And those who are here to support you, you know who they are, and they are absolutely willing to do the same for you and to help you succeed. You just need to ask them. Lesson 21. Take frequent visits outside to recalibrate your body. Nature, Gaia, Earth, she is one of the most powerful healing tools that we have abundant access to. Anytime where you feel out of balance, reconnect with her, take your shoes off, feel her. It's going to do wonders for you, and you might not even realize it. Lesson 22. Your present thoughts turn into your physical future. You are constantly bringing in energies into physical form, whether you realize it or not. So try to be clear with your intentions. Be understanding of what you truly need rather than what you want on a superficial level. Clear your channel. Make sure that what you want to bring in is truly meant for you by listening to the messages and signs that you're receiving. Lesson 23. You deserve what you wish because you are. You are so divine, you are so special, you are so unique. You deserve all that you wish because you are. And last but not least, lesson 24. Practice gratitude every day and declare it publicly. Every morning I like to think to myself of all the things I'm grateful for. Gratitude, I feel like, is one of the most overlooked ways that we can put our love back into the universe and exchange energy. I feel like this is actually even heightened more when we declare it publicly and we thank her out loud. And this in turn will show others that that's okay too. And those are my 24 lessons I learned from the universe in my 24 years on this planet. Thank you so much for celebrating my late birthday with me. I appreciate you for always watching and supporting me. If there's any way I can support you, let me know. Below I'll leave some links for my private readings and sessions, and also some more of my socials where I do daily teachings for my followers. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.